Hey, welcome back. We've had a few week break here for just various stuff. This is number 263 in a never-ending stream of photo share and discussions for, what is this, February 10th? Yeah, February 10th, 2019. Hope everybody's been doing well. I'm doing better. Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I canceled that one because I got hit with a nasty cold. It kind of hit me a lot harder than I thought it would, and I ended up sleeping most of that entire weekend. And I'm just now still coughing a little bit. You know, colds typically takes 2 to 3 weeks, I guess, but felt a lot better last week. Pretty much back to normal last week, just kind of coughing and that type of stuff. But yeah, I was kind of out of it for that week, especially 2 weeks ago. But and then last week was the Super Bowl, or depending, I guess it was good if you were a Patriots fan. I mean, they're two good teams, and no doubt the Patriots are a fantastic team. But depending if you were looking for a lot of offense, that was not the game. So a lot of people heard people calling it the Super Bowl because it wasn't much of an offensive show. It was more of a defensive battle. But that was last week, so I was still kind of getting over the cold a little bit and feeling okay. But I just took some time to watch that and hang out and relax a little bit. So hope everybody's doing well. We are live again. Hey, Jim.
How you doing, James? How you doing?
Hey, Jim. How you doing? Good. So, what'd you think of that Super Bowl?
It was boring.
Yes, the Super Bowl, as I just said.
Yeah. I mean, the last quarter was better.
Yeah. They once the offenses started figuring out what the defenses were doing. I mean, I think that was really what it was.
Yeah.
The first 3 quarters trying to figure out each other's defense, and they finally did. And then it turned out to be pretty good. But Brady was a little bit better, and he had more experience, I think, so he was able to pick it apart.
I like the advertisements. Usually the commercials and that are pretty funny, but it wasn't very good.
There were a few good ones, yeah, but not as many as I was hoping there would be.
And I didn't think much of the halftime music. Like the Maroon 5 was good. I like him. But when it came to rap, it's crap.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Hey, Wes, how are you?
Hey, good.
Good. Been doing good the last few weeks?
Yeah.
All right, good. Did you watch any of the Super Bowl halftime show or anything?
Nope, none at all.
No, okay. Yeah, it was definitely a defensive battle. That, like you were saying, James, the halftime show was. I didn't think it was that good. It's just kind of overproduced and kind of crazy. And then they had what was the guy? Big Boy. Are you familiar with his music, Wes?
Yeah.
Is that the one with the fur coat?
Probably.
There's another
He's
one
known for and stuff like that.
Yeah. All I know is that for about half of the time he was singing, it was all bleeped. They couldn't. It was one
I
big
don't
bleep.
understand the point of that. Why sing it like that if you know it's going to get beat?
Because it's just the way it is. Yeah. So, but yeah. They were saying, oh, well, the concert event of the year. That's how they were promoting it, and and I was like, yeah, they had some fireworks at the end. That was good.
Well, I thought last year's concert was the best. Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah, that one was good. I did actually enjoy that one. So, but that was about one of the few good ones out of the recent 8 or 9, I think.
Yeah. So where's my cousin today?
I don't know. I posted the link. I don't know. Maybe he's out actually taking photographs. I don't know. Although it's 11 o'clock there now, so who knows? He's
having tea.
Yeah. Late tea. A lot of images posted. Everybody's been busy taking photos.
I'll
Except
put
me.
some old ones out there just to get some out there.
Okay. Yeah, we've got a lot here. This is amazing. We can jump into that. So you've been so you didn't do any new photography, James. You just kind of posted up some older images.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And it looks like, Wes, you got some. You were out and about with the camera a little bit.
Yeah, for work actually.
Oh, really? Wow. You're doing
they're wanting me to create some images for social media and different things and stuff like that. So
cool. So promoting what the food service, is that the department you're in?
Financial aid.
Financial aid. Okay. All right.
Where are you located, Wes?
Gainesville, Florida.
Right.
Oh, that's neat. So you're gonna be so doing like images that are gonna go with posts and that type of thing. Is that what they're looking for?
Yeah, pretty much things to use in. They're working on the annual report and different stuff like that right now. So things to go into that, and stuff for social media, Twitter and Instagram and stuff.
Nice. Yeah, cool. So do you get a bump in pay for that compensation for new duties?
No, it's just it's making up for stuff I'm not doing anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, that's neat. That it sounds like you're pretty happy about it overall.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm free to go out and take pictures whenever I want, so that's nice.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have any pressing things that I'm working on, that have to be done that minute, I can go out and take pictures.
That's nice.
What camera do you use?
I've been using my. I have a lot of different cameras. I take my Olympus EM10 Micro Four Thirds camera with me every day to work, so I use that mostly.
Okay. Yeah. Nice and portable, and
yeah.
I've
been thinking about maybe bringing the Canon with the wide angle lens. A couple days, and there's some stuff I could use that for. But
yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Yeah, that's good. That's neat that you're getting to do some photography and as part of the work. That's it's probably more one of the more enjoyable parts of your day when you're out photographing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Especially since my new office doesn't have any windows.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did. You moved a couple months ago, right? 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had pretty good view from the old office. So you're probably kind of going through withdrawal from that, huh?
Yeah, I had a great view, but unfortunately couldn't stay there.
Yeah, Pam's kind of having that happen to her. She's been in an office for the last couple of years, and now she's moving back to Cube land. So she's gonna be back in the interior of the building, back in a cube. So
yeah.
It is what it is. Can't do anything about it, really. So good. It looks like we got a fair amount of stuff posted, which is good. Yeah, I haven't done any photography at all. I've been sick for a couple weeks, and finally feeling better like the end of last week through these last 4 or 5 days. But it's been kind of cold. Well, it's kind of been a raw last couple. Well, we've had some warm temperatures, but we've had a fair amount of rain and cloudy and windy. So
today it's cold in Charlotte.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It was chilly. It was chilly here today. We kind of had a cold rain this morning, like 40 degrees and rain and some wind, and now it's, I don't know what it is, 36, 37 degrees, and it's been cloudy all day. But
the other day it was close to 70 or 70. I like that.
Oh yeah, Wednesday, Thursday was 75, almost 80 degrees here. So that's nice. But yeah, we're kind of back to normal for this time of year. Is highs in the 40s and 50s for us. But we'll get out of it. Another few weeks of it, and then we'll kind of get into early spring mode. So that's good. Okay. Yep. So I didn't do any equipment purchases, James?
No, not yet. No. I keep thinking about getting a mirrorless camera, but I look at my camera and say, with my images, I like my images. It produces good quality. Why get a mirrorless camera? Except for it's less on the weight, but it's a lot of money.
Yeah. It's if it's working for you and you're comfortable with it and you like the results and it fits, then no need to change. You save the money for something else.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm up in it. I keep saying to me, Shana. Now at my camera club, they say to me, James, it's a hobby. Go and enjoy yourself. Buy it. I go, no, I can't justify it. I have to justify things. It takes me ages to buy something sometimes. Yeah.
Well, that's usually the best way to approach it. I think if you think you want it, that's fine. I tend to it'd be cool to get whatever it is, and I'll kind of set it aside and I'll research it to death, and then that'll either. Oftentimes it helps me justify the purchase, but at least I take some time to research it to death before I buy it. It seems. But sometimes just waiting a while and saying, well, is that really what I want? And sometimes you forget about it and you get onto something else. But other times, if it sticks there and you keep thinking about it and find ways you can use it or benefit from it, then then it's usually a good purchase. How about you, Wes? Any new camera equipment last few weeks?
I picked up some new video lights. I got a Google check last month, so I put that into some new lights.
Cool. Good. So Google's still sending out checks, huh? That's good.
Well, well, it was a direct deposit, but
what do they pay out? What do you have to wait till $100? Is that what it is usually?
Yeah. Once it goes over $100, then they pay out whatever.
What's that now?
For AdSense on YouTube videos, if you let them put ads on your videos, you get a cut.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's nice. I mean, it's extra money, and you probably, if you're like me, before they deleted my channel, I would check like once a week and kind of see where things are, and then when it got to the point, it's nice to get extra money. That's for sure.
So is that when people click on your site that they get the extra money?
No, just like when you go to watch a YouTube video and there's an ad before the video or in the middle of the video or something, I get a cut of that when people watch my videos.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if I had your link and I went there, would that increase your sales if I keep clicking it?
Well, that's YouTube will think that's cheating. They'll think I'm telling you to do that. So don't do that. if you want to watch the videos, watch them, but don't just watch them just to help. Yeah,
they'll flag it. But I mean, I don't know. Do they show you the revenue per view or something? What are the metrics on it now? Has it changed a lot?
They show you like the revenue per video kind of thing, like what that video's made last week, the last month, the whole time it's been up, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I do remember that. Yeah. So there were, obviously, generally the videos that get more views are going to have more stuff, but
right. Yeah. I have one video that's kind of my cash cow is the vinyl cleaning video that's got 500,000 views on it.
Yeah. You've got a couple 100,000 views on that, don't you, at this point?
Yeah. I think it's over 500,000 now.
Yeah.
How would I find it? Just look for your name or what?
Yeah, my channel name is SupraWes, SupraWes.
He does, and I just see you posted a Beer Geek one for the first time in a year, probably.
Yeah, it's been about 5 or 6 months. Yeah, I think it was August was the last one I posted.
I just saw that today. Yeah, cool.
So, trying to get back into that.
Yeah, that's so many different things going on. It's You've been really consistent with the vinyl stuff, obviously, for years. I mean, you've been doing that for almost 10 years, probably.
Yeah, it'll be 10 years in November.
Yeah. That's
those get good views, so
yeah. And that's
good interaction and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a pretty vibrant community. The vinyl community is pretty vibrant. Has the beer? I don't watch a lot of beer videos as much anymore, but it seems like it's not as vibrant as there's more people doing it, but I don't think the community's quite as vibrant as it was maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah,
definitely not. And I find I don't watch as much either.
Yeah,
unless it's something I'm happen to be drinking and maybe I'll click on a review or something, but
yeah,
I don't watch as much as I used
to. I mean, there's a few people I still watch every once in a while. Like when you do one, I'll watch that, and a few others. But yeah, I'm not actively like seeking out all kinds of beer review videos like I was, and I think it's just because there's so many people now doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Did you say SupraWes?
SUPRA, like the Toyota car.
SupraWes.
So SUPAR West.
RA. SUPRAWES.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'll do so you do beer videos, some photography, and lots of vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mostly vinyl right now.
Yeah, it is. Which is I don't know if Joe's going to pop on here or not, but he's hook, line, and sinker into it now, Wes. he's been getting lots of vinyl, and
I've been liking all his posts on Instagram, so I see he's into it pretty good. So
yeah, he is. Yeah, he's
hopefully he'll pop in.
He's in full geek mode on the vinyl, which is good.
Wait, can you see it?
No, that's West. Just take the T off.
I think you're on Instagram.
Yeah, no T. But yeah, he's in it big time, which is good.
Try and put it in the.
Put it in the chat. But
I got it.
You got it. Yeah, it's a.
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, there's your cousin. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Dennis, I got a surprise for you.
Have you?
Hey, Tony. Yeah.
Uh-oh, family reunion part 2 coming up.
How you doing?
Hey, Dennis. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Pauline, how you doing?
Long time no see, darling.
Yeah, I think we're going to be outnumbering these American guys soon.
Oh, I know. Next time.
3-2 right now, so you guys are winning.
What do you say, Mark?
It's 3-2 right now. You've got 3 to me and left, so you guys are winning right now.
That's it. All we need now is Tim to log on. It'll be an English show.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't need me on this. I'd most probably break the cameras. That's the only thing I'd be able to do.
Nice to see you, Pauline.
You too, darling. We'll get together next time we're in England.
Yeah, okie doke.
All right. See you soon.
Oh, that's good. Oh, cool. Good. So when was the last time you saw Pauline? Was it years ago, or was she here? Was she there? Was she the one you were talking about that was there? And
yeah, last time Pauline came around my house, I wasn't in.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. So how often do you guys get back to England, James?
I went twice last year, and then we're going on a trip in June, and in the middle of the trip, my 2 sisters from England are going to meet up in Tenerife, but because I didn't want to go back to England. But last year I went twice, and then I'm thinking I might go in October as well, but it depends.
Okay, all right.
So every year I go back, but not always twice, sometimes twice.
Okay, all right, yeah. Well, you still have a lot of family and stuff back there, so it makes it nice to go back.
Right there, you spend so much time traveling around and spending money on trains and that. It's ridiculous. It's not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap on the trains in this country.
No.
Yeah, that's. I've heard October is a good time. Generally, a pretty good time to go. September, October, right, Dennis?
Yeah, actually, the weather's not too bad in September and October.
Okay.
But I don't usually go for the weather, because if I want nice weather, I'll stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fall here in the south is nice. I mean, that's the best time of year for us, don't you think, James? No, because there's no pollen and the temperatures are moderate. Yeah.
We don't have much of a winter in February. Like right now, it's cold today, but it's not bad considering.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing here. It gets cold, but it gets chilly, but not really cold. So, well, you lived in Canada, so you know what cold is.
Well, we used to sit in the house. My first wife and I used to sit in the house with our coats on and the heat full on. It was still cold. When you put your car out, you have to plug it in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cold. That is.
Yeah.
I don't miss that. I don't miss that.
It wasn't a damp cold. Like England's a damp cold, isn't it, Dennis?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I actually, Jimmy, I met some Canadians when I was in Barbados, and they said that they'd flown from Canada and it was minus 22 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was like 80 degrees in Barbados. Excellent.
Yeah. Big difference. Yeah. Now you know why a lot of Canadians go down into the Caribbean during the winter.
We don't get minus 20 here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's you get cold, but you had some snow. I saw images from somebody. Did you guys get some snow there last week?
Yeah, I visited the city of York, which is going up north towards the Scottish borders, and it did snow. Yeah, it wasn't much though.
It's cold there though, because Carol, you know, my sister Carol, her grandson Louis, he goes to the university there, and he said it's too cold for him.
Yeah, usually where I am down at Southend here, it's usually warmer than anywhere else in the UK. It's quite a good climate down this end of the country.
Yeah, you guys are in the banana belt of the UK.
Oh yeah, well, we don't get many bananas growing around here, I can tell you.
Yeah, no, but as far as warm, you get a little bit more moderated a little bit compared to a lot.
We're actually warmer than London, you know, down by the sea. You know, the sea rarely freezes over here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, let's. How about you, Dennis? Any? Well, I know you got out with a camera because you posted some images. Did you get any new equipment in the last few weeks?
New equipment? No, actually, I got fed up with my Sony A7 because when I was using it, it's so easy to push the buttons. Just put it back in the bag, you know, because twice I found I was suddenly taking RAW files and JPEGs. So I corrected that, and then suddenly I'm taking JPEGs only. I don't remember getting into the menu.
Is that a mirrorless camera?
Pardon?
Is that a mirrorless camera?
Yeah, it's the A7, Sony A7 Mark II.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, well, I didn't like using my lenses on cameras, which turn them into, you know, it turns an f1.2 lens into a 2.4.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, I've always liked 35mm as a nice convenient size to carry around, but I prefer medium format. Out of them all, medium format is just like the pictures are so superb.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, the A7 is, I mean, it's a full frame mirrorless, which is nice. But are you so you're finding that the buttons are kind of the same thing that Simi had when he had that A6000, that the buttons are just so small still?
Well, I don't remember touching anything on the back of the camera, but but suddenly I downloaded some pictures onto the computer, and it tells me they're JPEGs only. I couldn't do anything with them. I couldn't play with the RAW files.
Oh, okay. So you somehow set the capture to just JPEG only. Yeah,
JPEG only. But I also add RAW files and JPEGs together, which I don't normally do because it's loading up 2 photos every time.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually I just work in RAW because RAW you can do something with.
How many memory cards do you have on the camera?
There's only one in there.
Yeah, see, with my 600, I've got 2.
Yeah, the new A7 III that's out now has got two card slots.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can designate with 2 card slots. You can have one card do RAW and the other card will get the JPEGs.
Right.
Yeah, or you can just have a backup. You know. Yeah,
backup, which would be what most people would probably use it for. So you have an automatic, at least an immediate backup. Yeah.
Yeah. See, none of the Nikon and the Canon, they've only got 1 card slot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is a bit, you know, considering a $2.5 grand camera, looks at that as
mine's got 2 card slots. Mine's on the D600, it's got 2 cards.
Okay.
Yeah. But the new mirrorless cameras, what have just come out, they've still only got the only one with 2 cards is the Sony.
Yeah. I think they'll probably. I imagine, because there's been a lot of comments about that. I would imagine in the next version of those cameras that they probably have 2 card slots.
Oh yeah, I think it'd be guaranteed, Mark, because apart from the Sony having 2 card slots, it's about £1,000 cheaper than the Nikon.
Yeah. I mean, there's that looks like just a huge miss on the designer's part, because I mean, I'm sure it costs more for 2 card slots, but not $1,000 more. You know, they probably add that for $15-20, probably tops.
Yeah, over here it's about $1,800 for a Mark III.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'd be probably $1,800 in America, wouldn't it?
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, I mean I bet that the next version of those, well, the first version, when did those come out? That was October, November, something like that when they came out, right? When they were released.
Yeah.
Well, the new one.
Yeah, the new mirrorless came out. The first version of them came out in October, wasn't it? I think it was October, November.
Yeah, well, you're going a long way back to the Sony. I mean, the
Oh,
Sony's
yeah.
already on the 3rd generation.
Yeah, they're on the 3rd gen. So I'm saying the 2nd generation of the new Canon and Nikon mirrorless will probably come about. They'll probably preview it this coming fall. So it'll probably come out like a year from now. And it'll probably have 2 card slots then.
The Nikon has a C7 and C6, and they're saying they're the best ones coming out. But that's what I've read.
They're so expensive, though. I mean, the Z6 is $2,500 here.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've got lenses what I fit that. I can use my Leica lenses on it with the adapter.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I think they're. I mean, I think the Canon, the new Canon and Nikon mirrorless have been generally probably more positive than negative, but they've got to make some changes in the next generation, I think, for them to really start taking share away from Sony, probably.
Yeah, if I was going to have one or the other, like the new Canon or the new Nikon, I would probably go for the Nikon, because the Canon hasn't got image stabilization.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, the Nikon has it's in-body stabilization, right?
Yeah, so you can put any lens on it and it'll be stabilized, like the Sony.
But do you need an adapter to put your old lenses on?
Yeah, I've got a Voigtland close focus adapter. It's a helical, so that you can alter it. You can make rangefinder lenses come much closer than they were ever designed to be, because it actually it's like an extension ring, but it expands on a helical. You can adjust it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's quite expensive.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what they what the second generation of those cameras are, and who knows, but I mean, I think that would be really the only way I would consider. I could see getting, exchanging the Micro Four Thirds for the full frame mirrorless at some point, probably the second generation of the second or third generation of the current, the Canon and Nikon.
Yeah, well, I expect the Sony Mark IV will probably be out by then.
Mm-hmm.
So that will make the Mark III much more affordable. Yeah,
it's true. I can buy a 1-year-old, either new old stock or a 1-year-old lightly used one for, very, very inexpensive compared to a brand new one. That's for sure.
Well, of course, for me, the best thing to get hold of would be a Leica M240 or a Leica M10, but I just can't justify $6 or $7 grand on a camera body.
That's a lot of money.
Because if you're professional, then you can get it paid for. But if you're not professional, it's not out of your pocket.
Yeah, using Leica lenses on the digital Sony may not be as crisp and sharp as they are in a Leica.
Yeah.
But do you want to spend that kind of money just to get a small improvement?
Yeah.
Dennis, on your mirrorless one, the A7, is that the sports one or is that the A9?
Oh, no, the A9 costs you a fortune.
But one of them was more for sports than the other.
Yeah, it'd be the A9. It's just got some fantastic continuous shooting buffer.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you need it?
But it's megabucks, I think. $4,000, is it? $4,500?
Okay, yeah. So almost twice as much as the
Yeah, I think the bargain one is the Mark III, the normal 24 megapixel one, not the 40 meg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Apparently, what you get
Mark III, which one? That sounds like a Canon.
I know Wes is a Canon man, isn't he, Wes?
Yeah.
I don't have Canon. I have Nikon. But I was talking about the mirrorless camera when you said Mark 3 or something. It sounds like a Canon.
Yeah, the Mark III. The Mark III I was referring to was Sony.
Right.
A7 Mark III.
Yeah, they have the A7 Mark III. Yeah, so they kind of took the Sony and Canon and combined it together to make the Sony name. But Yeah, well, that's going to be interesting to to see how they shake out. I mean, I've seen a couple blog posts and articles about, is the digital DSLR dead? That type of thing, kind of predicting the end of the like we were talking about a couple months ago, that people are seeming to think that the digital SLR is probably going to go the way of the dodo bird here in the next few years, probably.
Yeah, a few years. There'll be no more SLRs.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. 5 years from now, it's going to be all mirrorless. SLRs
New people coming in will be better off buying mirrorless, but the old people that's got a lot of investment, it's going to take them a bit longer to get rid of their old stuff because it's cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, the mirrorless is going to win because you can use small lenses.
Oh yeah, eventually the mirrorless is going to win. I'm just saying, like the market right now, if you're coming into buying cameras, that would be the better way to go get mirrorless. But if you already got your cameras, it's kind of hard to get into the next stage because of the money spent.
Yeah, but of course, if you're going to use the Nikon or Canon SLR lenses on a mirrorless camera, they're going to be a lot bigger than they need to be.
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be that. I mean, I think they'll support, especially they'll support the SLR for probably 10 or 15 years. But as far as what new products and stuff coming out, it's going to be, it's right now it's SLR stuff and mirrorless. Now it'll reverse.
Right.
It'll be much more new mirrorless stuff and a little bit of SLR, and then it'll, and it's just the gap's going to get wider and wider over the years.
Looking at the Sony Alpha A7 R3, it's got here $3,000.
Yeah, but that's an R3. That's a 36 megapixel camera. You can buy the Mark.
I said 42.
It's 42 megapixels. Yeah, the one I've got is 24.
Right.
And it's the Mark II, the one I've got, but there is also a Mark III out now with a new sensor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it'll be probably $500, $600 less, something like that.
Yeah, it is.
2,000.
It's about $1,200 for the Mark II and $1,800 for the new Mark III.
Yeah, as compared to $2,500, something like that.
Yeah, but the Mark III's got a terrific battery, apparently. like 700 or 800 shots.
Yeah, that's a big improvement on that one. Is a much better, much more robust battery. So, speaking of robust batteries, we have Joe.
Hello, Joe.
How's it going, Joe?
Oh man, it's going all right, man.
Good. We're discussing the merits of mirrorless overtaking DSLRs here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, it's happening. I mean,
it's going to take a while though. I mean,
it's definitely going to take a while. I mean, they're still, Canon and Nikon are still full steam ahead on their SLRs, and so the prices are right there, and to me that's a major thing. I mean, a major thing is the price. Like the prices are right there next to each other still, so what do you do? And if the SLRs come in even just a hair bit cheaper, I don't know what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I think we're kind of in that transition period for the next few years where it's going to be, right now it's still SLR. Mirrorless is moving up, and I think it's going to stay the same for a while, and then it'll shift. Mirrorless and SLRs, and they'll still support SLRs, but the emphasis on new products and really pushing for new camera owners is going to be the mirrorless instead of the SLR.
Yeah, the benefits. You're going to have the lens. The back of the lens is going to be so close to the sensor. So the science is there. You're going to get a sharper picture, and you're not going to get any mirror slap, obviously.
Yeah, and the lenses will be a little smaller. But
the cats that are adopting it right now are the ones that are either wedding photographers. They have the money. It's all the answers to your questions are money.
Yeah. It's true.
Right?
The answers of everybody's questions.
Right? So why haven't any of us completely switched over to it? Because of money. Yeah. We've already got all this glass, and that dominates. Man. I'm sorry?
We got too much invested. We don't want to give it up.
Yeah, I mean, that's the answer, right? So for the rest of us that can't necessarily afford to just switch systems, because it's basically, even if I go to a Canon mirrorless, it's still a whole different system. So I've got to have new glass, I've got to have new this and that. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be it'd be definitely a transition. There's a huge in computer speak was a huge installed base of SLRs. So they've got to get that cycled out, either by age and or whatever, and then the mirrorless will move up. But yeah, I mean, I would think if you're a new camera buyer, in the next like 3 years from now, you're going mirrorless. You're not even thinking about SLR.
Yeah. You're probably going mirrorless now. I mean, watching. If you're new now, or even new last year, you probably went mirrorless. I mean, you're looking at the future. You're looking at what's going. Okay, this is the way the wave is going. I'm just gonna jump in right now on this, and I
think for people that at the budget end, they were trying to get into digital photography. I think the SLR probably still wins initially for a couple more years, because you can get a good SLR for $500, really. That's going to be more than fine for for typical kind of new photographer type stuff. And you can't really do that with a mirrorless yet. But in a few years, it's going to switch. The mirrorless will be down to under $1,000, and then it'll switch. But
don't forget, Mark, you've already got a mirrorless camera.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's a 4x5 mirrorless.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not exactly compact, but
not very good for sport.
No, not the autofocusing system still needs to be tweaked a little bit for sport. You're not going to see a 4x5 at the Super Bowl. Let's put it that way.
Mark, hey Mark, when's the last time they've updated that thing? When's the last firmware update for that?
1868, I think.
You can't update perfection.
Yeah, you don't have to update. That's right, Dennis. You don't have to update perfection.
No, it's already the best resolution ever.
Well, are the images much better on a mirrorless than a digital?
Yeah.
They are better.
Well, they should be. They should be sharper, a lot sharper, because there's no mirror between the back of the lens and the sensor or the film. It's virtually sitting on the film plane.
Yeah.
So the image projected onto the sensor or the film is absolutely perfect. It's not. It hasn't been expanded in any way.
Right.
Yeah. So theoretically, it should be better, and I think. The first round of mirrorless cameras probably didn't take full advantage of that as they could, but now I think it's probably past that now. If you get a good mirrorless camera, you're going to probably ultimate fine, pixel peeping image quality will be better on a mirrorless equivalent than it would on an SLR. But,
if someone was to buy a mirrorless now, what one would you say would be the recommended one?
Ooh.
I would recommend the Sony, because it is a full frame mirrorless camera, and it's already on the 3rd generation.
Yeah, they've been doing it the longest. So
that's true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
that's going to be the safe bet. Now, in 2 or 3 years, all bets are off, because then the Canon and Nikon will be on 2nd/3rd generation. Yeah. Sony might be on the 5th, but that's going to be a lot closer. But right now, if you wanted the safest bet, Sony would be the one to go with right now.
And now Panasonic has thrown their hat in the ring too.
Yes, they have. They announced that last week, wasn't it? Yeah. And it's going to be a little lower price. Is that what I remember?
About the same.
Okay.
But they're also working with Leica, so the lenses are expensive. So
yeah, there you go, Dennis. You can get yourself a Panasonic and put those Leica lenses on that.
Yeah. Well, Fujifilm reckon they were never going to go into the full frame market. I bet they do now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll see a full frame mirrorless from them next year probably.
Yeah, because they got a pretty good sensor.
Yeah, they have a very good sensor. That's been their selling point for the last few years. It's a crop sensor, but it's been people like the
colors. It works in a different way.
Yeah.
It works like film. It's got
it's like
layers.
if we can compare that to the audiophile world, the Fuji Sensor is like a nice warm tube amp.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not stretching any of that too much, but yeah.
No. It's like a nice tube amp with that glow, you know, that you just kind of get mesmerized by.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like a bug going into the glow of the bug light, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't help it, right? Yeah.
Go to the light. It's like the poltergeist. Go to the light.
Go to the light, my son. Yes. Yeah, that is.
Speaking of going to the light, how about this transition? Speaking of going to the light, let's go to the images and look at that.
Okay. Yeah. Not too bad. Little edgy there.
Well, I'm off my game a little bit. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
I'm recovering from a cold, but we do have a lot of images, and looks like Wes. Wes and James and Dennis contributed. Me and you, Joe, not so much, but that's okay.
I'm gonna try to get one up.
Okay,
right
yeah,
now,
fine. I'll be the only one then. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you all by yourself.
Can't take it. All right.
I'm gonna put something up.
Okay. We will do that. I'm gonna go and
show us the latest Oreo cookie or the latest recipe played.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Instagram.
Well, you know, the thing of it is that, like, what is photography these days, right? Photography is anything you take a photo of with anything. I mean, you know, and I take tons of photos with my phone. I mean, we're talking about what's a closer sensor to anything than the one in your pocket. I mean, that is the one I use all the time. That's the camera, you know, and that's the X factor, right? Is our phones. And the better they make these cameras in the phones, the more likely all these damn things in the next 10 years are going to be obsolete.
Yeah,
that's possible.
Yeah. So here was the last image from 3 weeks ago, which was Ernie, and he's got a sweater on there. Looks like his microfiber, his fleece. Oh
yeah, look at that. That guy's all in style, man. That guy knows what's up right there. Yeah.
My daughter buys him designer clothes.
Yeah, he looks like he's in fashion right now.
That's right. Yeah, he's walking down the runway.
Yeah, he's hip. You know.
Yeah. And then here we go.
Hey, this is cool.
Yeah, Wes got the lunar eclipse 3 weeks ago.
You actually did. Oh, that is cool, man.
Yeah, that's a great image.
Is this with your 600 mil?
Yes.
Yeah.
On a tripod. Very nice.
Thank you.
That's
actually
nice.
got an Explorer again.
You got it in Explorer, did you?
Yep.
Oh, look, 4,000 views. Look at that. That's nice. Did you post it the same day up as it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah. That's nice. We got a couple. I'm assuming these are stars. Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, they're stars.
Yeah. Okay. No other planets in that. But yeah, that's a great. It's a nice shot. I love the color on that.
Thanks. Yeah, actually, it didn't do anything to the color at all. That was straight out of camera color.
Right.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Half a second. Okay.
Yeah, that was the slowest I could get without having motion.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh man, that you know, in Sims world, that's just you got to be kidding me, man.
Yeah.
I tried some at like 2 seconds, 4 seconds. They were all just
blurred. Yeah. The moon. You don't think about it, but the moon moves. I mean, that whole thing, it moves fast.
Yeah, it does.
Well, the whole. I mean, these are planets we're sitting on, and they move. They
Yeah.
But in Samuel's world, it doesn't matter. Like, it's just, you know, he'd be, come on, son. He'd be telling you.
At the same speed as the moon.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he wouldn't even bother taking a picture of the moon. He just layer one in.
Yeah. That's a great image. I like that. The color is fantastic, and you got a few. You see, even there's a little bit of a blur in the star trails. Even look at that.
Yeah, just
a tiny little bit. I mean, they're little ovals. Either that, or you got some galaxies. No, those are stars. Okay.
Does that lens become a 900 mil then on your crop sensor?
Yeah, it's like 920, 940, whatever 1.6 times 600 is.
Yep, 936.
1,000 mil lens is going to cost for a Sony.
Yeah. A few £1,000 at least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you can pick it up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You need an assistant just to carry the lens. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a great shot. I like that. That's very nice.
Thank you.
And this is okay. And this is John Foamy Head. Joe Foamy Head posted this.
Did he really?
Is the, Super Blood Wolf taken on January 21st. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
San Antonio, Austin. Total as we saw it in Austin. So, and what time of day did he take this? Date and time, date original, digitized.
Oh, he won't let me upload any photos.
It won't? Why?
I'm not on Pro.
Yeah. You have too many?
You have more than 1,000 images?
Oh, please. I've got thousands of them. Or I had thousands of them up there, apparently. But
that's why then. That's
Are they charging, Joe?
Huh?
Are they charging Flickr?
Now they are basically, over 1,000.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 images, it's you have to go Pro, which is now, how much is it now?
$50 a year.
$50. It went up from 25. So, although I renewed just a couple months ago, so I have to, I get by until like November of next year before I have to pay extra.
I'm so sick of paying for stuff, man. I'm
like,
yeah.
It's, the subscription.
Read it to lessen the load, so you keep under.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into deleting something right now because
something. Yeah, one of your sunrise pictures or sunset pictures from
something
from 2018 or 17.
Yeah,
offload them onto another device. Just keep them out of Flickr so the count keeps low.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's Austin, and we got Gainesville and Austin. He took that at 12:45 in the morning. And when was yours, Wes? Was it
about the same time, I think.
Yeah.
I think I forgot to change my clock.
51. Yeah. Yeah. So about the same time. Your time. Yeah. Yep. That's a nice shot.
So how many have you had in the Explore now then, Wes? Because that's quite a few, isn't it?
4 or 5. I don't remember exactly.
Nice.
Doing well. Yeah.
That's very nice. I still haven't had one.
I know. I don't think I have one either, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just you and me then, Wes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are the studs.
Yeah. So staring
Sim gets in there every week.
Yeah, he did pretty much.
A few times a
this
week.
one, did he use a flash? I wonder. He must
either
have
a flash or a flashlight or something.
Yeah, because the foreground's lit up really nice.
It looks like a flash.
Yeah.
599 seconds. Jeez.
Told you. Come on, Wes.
10 minutes. He had a cup of coffee.
Did you go read a book? Went to the bathroom.
Breakfast. Yeah.
He's got to layer that, hasn't
he? He got a chapter of War and Peace done.
Yeah. And Wes is trying to get 2 seconds in. Come on, guy.
I have to work on that.
Step it up.
So this was taken at 7:23 in the morning. Yeah, so right before sunrise, pretty much. Well, from 7. So is it digitized? Is that when it starts or when it finishes? I'm assuming when it finishes. So he actually started at 7:13 in the morning. It says 7:23. I don't know.
He's got 599 seconds on there.
Yeah, 599. Yeah, that's not a.
Dear God, man, that is just.
Flash did not fire. So I know. He probably just did a little light painting on it right at the end or something.
He's got to have a a 10 stopper on the lens.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And I have to admit, I don't really like that foreground. Am I the only one? I don't really like it.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, it's kind of bright.
Yeah.
I like this part. This part's kind of. This is nice here. This is brighter, but not too bright. This is looking at this section here is a little bright. Yeah,
it feels so unnatural. Like compared to the rest of the photo.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that is a little hot, I guess. This is this is a little closer, a little
I have to admit, that's one of the ones that I
Mhm.
say I have to admit
And
I'm
it
not.
looks like that is maybe some snow or ice on the shore, and he's got these these rocks here, kind of the same kind of color at least. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, that is. He needs he needs to put a filter here and drop this down a few stops, maybe.
Yeah,
So,
you know, maybe if he'd have stuck it like 590.
yeah, I think 591 would be about the max. There we go. Just after a mild winter storm. Is the nation's oldest continuously operating ferry service. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. So he goes from 599 to 125th. So it's,
Oh, what? Yeah, he lost his.
He only done this one for you, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was.
Yeah.
That's good.
So you're asking, what's he like in black and white?
yeah.
This thing, I deleted 4 photos, and it still won't let me. That's I don't know what they got going there. So I am not paying for it anymore. I'm just not. I refuse. I'm like, even if it's $20 a year, I don't care.
Yeah. And Baby Make 3, a different kind of family portrait. So 100. Okay, once again, 125th. He must have felt the urge to go fast on the exposure here. But that's a great mix of colors, though. I like that.
Yeah, it's almost like a selective color, but it's not.
Yeah,
just that red just stands out so much.
Yeah, and I got the newer repainted barn, older barn, and there's a little bit of red over here on this back end of this thing, and a little bit of red there.
That frame, that window frame, and it's cool, man. It is. It's making the best of a super overcast situation, but it just works, man. It's
it's because of the color. And if this wasn't red, then this would have probably had to be done in black and white to really to be a little better.
Yeah.
But with the red here, you could color makes sense because all this red kind of balances out all this this gray in the background.
Something like this would have been really cool with that really wide format that Pat does. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying there? Like that sort of framing would have been really awesome.
Almost like a panorama kind of shot. Yeah. Oh, if you could have put some Clydesdales with a trailer full of Budweiser right about there.
No, a big trailer of corn syrup. And that
corn syrup, big trailer of corn syrup. Yeah. One of the Super Bowl commercials. I thought that was a funny commercial. I got a kick out of that one. It was those were the 3. That one, the Bud Light Knight getting killed by the dragon.
Yeah, that was a stunner.
Game of Thrones, and then the Devour frozen food commercial was pretty good. The food porn commercial.
Porn, yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah,
that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that.
See, now this is a perfect image for black and white.
It's nice. I like it.
Yeah. The gray skies, the bare trees, the snow on the ground. It's not fully. There's like little bits of ground showing through the snow. Yeah. It's a very nice shot. Dormant in a field, deciding what shape next year will yield. Twists and turns, bends and folds. Within each branch, a story's told. Wow.
Look at this guy. He writes a story too. This guy
poetry.
Yeah.
There we go. He's got us topped here. He's a poet and he doesn't even know it.
Yeah. And he's got too many things going for him, man. He's really.
So here we got Dennis playing with his lights again.
Yeah, I tried what you said, Mark. The black background.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is what came out.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like that.
That's using 2 speed lights, one either side.
Okay.
Did you tone them down though?
Oh yeah, they was on the lowest power.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would have just totally blown out if it would have been a little. It's a little, yeah, right here you can tell, yeah, if you would have been any higher, this would have just been gone.
Yeah,
It's not too bad because it was daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got what you're at 200 with at 1/60th. Yeah, that's pretty typical settings right there. F16, sure.
Yeah, you have to close. You have to close the lens down, otherwise you can't do the effect.
Yeah. So that's yeah. Because with those settings, and at that point you're just literally playing with your light. So you just different settings with your light to get different effect. Different light modifiers to get different effects. Do you have any?
If you take a picture with no lights, it should just be completely black.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Of course. Yeah. Of course.
Then you adjust the speed lights to take them further away or bring them in closer on the lowest setting.
That's a good place to start, though. That's 1/60th is a good. That's a good place to start. You know what I'm saying? Like a good starting. That's kind of what I look at. 1/60th at about like F.
16.
Oh.
I think you froze, Joe.
Yeah, I think Joe froze. It is below 70 in Phoenix, so he might have just froze up.
Yeah, it.
Uh-oh.
No.
Did you have any other room light in there or anything?
No, it's just in the garden room outside. It was daylight coming through the windows.
Right.
So you have to close the lens down.
Yeah.
So and use a speed that you're only going to get a black picture.
Right.
And then the background's going to be black. So anything you then put in and speed light from above and from the sides, this is the effect it gives you.
Yeah. No,
you use 2 speed lights, right?
Yeah, one either side.
Yeah.
Slightly above, looking down.
Right.
No, it's neat. Yeah, so there was daylight in the background, but because of the aperture and the lighting, it's totally gone. I mean, you just obliterated the whole background. There's nothing there. So it's neat.
So when you took that, was it kind of like later on in the evening or just in the afternoon?
It was in the middle of the day.
But yeah, just the between the settings on the camera and the lighting just overpowered basically the natural light coming in.
Yeah, same effect you get if you leave the lens hood on.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's neat. That's neat. And then this one kind of similar thing, or is this in the?
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
Okay.
I just used the little model to, but the light caught the base to the side there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It'll fall off over there. But yeah, the background is still pretty much gone. Yeah, you got a little bit of detail back here, not much.
Yeah, it was just something showing through.
Yeah.
So what did you do? You just took the settings without using the flashes and just made sure you got the dark background.
Yeah.
With the flashes to the lowest just to add the light to it.
Yeah, all you're going to do is light the image. You can do this with people as well, but I didn't have anybody who was going to stand in because as soon as I pick a camera up, they all run away.
Yeah, the still life is much more cooperative.
Yeah, still life doesn't move. Yeah,
so it's still that's a neat shot. The colors came out nice. And did you have to do much adjusting of this when you got out of the camera or not?
No, not really. No, I just I did blacken the blacks a bit more because there's what was showing through at the back.
But you didn't have to reduce the highlights too much or anything like that on the.
No, it actually worked out okay.
Okay, yeah, that's nice then.
How far away were the flashes?
Probably just a couple of feet either side.
Right.
But they were above, tipped down, looking downwards.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's a neat.
The shadows fell behind.
Yeah, yeah, they would have been slightly towards the front, because if you put any light behind them, you're going to ruin it all.
Yeah. Oh, it's very nice. It's a neat effect. Okay, and here is. Wow, you actually did bring out the 4x5. I like that.
This was the 4x5, and I was playing with it again. This time I was using the Rodenstock 210mm.
Okay.
And I put a picture up of the setup, so you can see where the speed lights were. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was. What was the setting on this?
I had some Adox CHS 100, and I developed it in Silvermax.
Okay. All right.
But this is a 4x5, full 4x5 scanned negative. And that's all I got.
Yeah. That's neat. That's a neat setup. So this is the setup then. Oh, okay.
That's the setup, yeah. So you can see how small the little bear is. You can see how light the room is.
Yeah. Yep. And you focus pretty much on his nose. Huh.
Yeah. Well, I actually focused his full face, but
yeah,
field on a large format.
Yeah.
You can see how far away it is, though, Mark. To get just his nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that still f/16 or what is that at?
Yeah. Yeah. I had to no. I think I closed the lens down to 16, but the sync was about 50th of a second on this, because the lens is, you're not going to get any sync with the flashes, are you? If you go too fast.
Yeah.
Sony, you can sync at 250th of a second. But these cameras you can't.
Well, doesn't that have a circular aperture or circular shutter that you can sync at any speed?
It's a leaf shutter. Yeah.
Leaf shutter, yeah. Should sync at any speed then.
It should, but I didn't want. I only had 2 of those pieces left to film, and I thought I'll play safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise, if it, I don't know how the lens was. The 150 wouldn't trigger the flashes every go. I put the Rodenstock 150 on, which would have got me closer, but I tried it to function on the flash, and out of 4 or 5 goes, it only triggered them once. So I thought it's just going to waste a sheet of film. So I've only got the 2 lenses, so I had to put the 210 in.
Okay. And why do you think it wasn't?
It's probably sticky. It's probably the contacts, in the side of the lens.
Yeah. That makes sense. That's a neat setup. And the result is, it looks like you're shooting in daylight. It's sitting on the end of your snooker table or whatever, the billiards table, right?
Billiards table, yeah.
Yeah. So you get from that to that. Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah.
It's amazing when you don't see the background.
Pardon?
It's amazing when you see this picture, then you see the results.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It just doesn't make sense really at first. How do you get it? Yeah, but it's light is a. Okay, and here's our.
Now this, Mark, is a Harman direct positive.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were saying you were going to have a go with that. So
this is like photographic paper directly in the film holder. No negative, straight to the paper.
So 46 seconds. 45.
Yeah, it was a long time.
That's neat. That's a neat result. You just develop that and scan it. Yeah, scan it as a positive, basically.
Yeah. I've actually, I took like 2 or 3 of these, and I just knocked out some developer in the darkroom, and this was the best one. I was using like ISO 2 and ISO 4 to try different ones,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, this was ISO 4, 45 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a neat result, and that The image has got, well, I don't know if it's because, but it's got a little bit of a, seems like a layer over it. It's not as clear. It's not like it's out of focus, but it's got slightly opaque, like a, whatever the look is.
Yeah, don't forget
contrast.
Yeah.
I had to use the scanner on just like the same as scanning a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't use it as a film scanner.
Yeah, I can't go through it. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just like you put a photo down on a scanner and scanned it. I mean, that's basically.
Yeah, that's it. And the photo's not flat because this is the old photographic paper.
Okay.
Curls up really badly.
Oh, so it's making that effect on the edges.
Yeah, I see that the little glowing on the edges, which is the edges are curling up a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget this is a positive paper as well.
Mm-hmm.
Expensive?
No, a box of 25 sheets is about £22, something like that.
Wow.
That's a neat.
It's funny how we try to imitate these things with digital, right? Because I do this exact same sort of effect with my curves in Lightroom, right? And I kind of blow out my blacks to give it that same sort of feel.
Joe, your models are a lot better looking.
Yeah, there's a certain beauty in this, right? Like,
he's dying to be photographed.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go, James. This is I'm assuming from 05.
No, that's just the number.
Oh, okay. All right. I was taking 2011.
This looks
I hope the metadata come up because it was a few years ago now that I took this.
Okay.
Just around London.
Okay.
Not in Canterbury, but this was by the bank, and that's St. Paul's Cathedral.
Yeah.
And I just like all the colours surrounding it.
Yeah, all the red, and then the bus going through the scene.
Yeah, the bus gives it away.
Yeah. It's New York City. No, not quite.
Yeah, not with that bus.
That's a neat one. So you get the cathedral, and then we got. Oh, okay. So this is
my house in London.
Yeah, this is where James used to live.
Yeah.
Well,
the old house.
It is right next to St. James's Park, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I named it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wish.
Would you stop looking at my room up there? It's cold now because nobody lives there.
That's 20. I had to send her away.
Yeah. Actually, remember I said to you a few weeks back, there was a quiz on the TV and they asked how many bedrooms Buckingham Palace has got.
How many? 50?
700.
Yeah.
700?
Oh, wow.
700 rooms.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's not just that, is it? It goes right back. It's a quadrant, isn't it?
That's amazing.
Yeah. I wouldn't like the heating bill.
Yeah.
So you guys probably pay for it in your taxes.
Yeah, as I say, you're paying it anyway.
You're paying it anyway, yeah.
It's not bad for social housing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right, for social housing.
Man, that's it's a large building. Oh, I like this.
I think Canterbury somewhere. I was walking around Canterbury and I took that shot.
Yeah. Doesn't Marlene live down in Canterbury somewhere?
She lives in what was it? It's in Kent. What the bloody hell is the name of it?
Not too far from there, anyway.
Where's Marlene live? She's gone.
This is nice. Nice colors. I like the.
Orpington. She lives Orpington.
Yeah, it's not too far then.
In fact, she drove me to this place.
Yeah, I like the texture on the roof here, the tile roof. I'm assuming, yeah.
I need to read the sign there as well.
Well, you got Canterbury Cathedral there, so you know that's where the king murders Wolsey.
Now, here is funny because when I took this, if I remember rightly, they're out of step.
Yeah.
Which you have to blow it up to see the steps. It's the front row.
The front row.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of them's out.
Oh yeah, this guy's stepping with his
Yeah,
left.
these two. These two. Yeah, well out of step.
Yeah,
And that's why I got that one.
they're they're just all messed up. Well,
Yeah,
maybe late in the day, or maybe it was right after lunch break when they went to the pub a little bit. I don't know.
yeah, who knows?
They're
Yeah.
marching up to Buckingham Palace.
It don't look right now when they haven't got the old rifles. I mean, these automatic weapons they carry are just too short, aren't
Yeah, well, I used to have an S7.2 SLR automatic when I was in the army.
they? Yeah. Did you have to hand it in when you left?
Yeah, I did actually. I tried to get an SMG submachine gun, but they wouldn't let that through either.
Uh,
My ID card, they wouldn't even let me have that. But because I had two of them, I kept it.
right.
And here's the funny thing is you get discounts in the States on if you've got an ID. So here's my ID. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see
Oh,
it?
okay. Oh wow, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
I was about 17 with that. When I went into Home Depot to get a discount and I showed them my ID, they said, next time, can you have an updated one? I said, they won't give me an updated one.
Your military ID.
I'm still using my student card.
They gave you the military discount from 40 years ago.
Yeah.
That's all you asked for was an ID.
Military ID. He didn't say a current one. Yeah.
Yeah, he just said ID. Yeah, here you go.
Oh, so what is this? This is
Albert's Memorial. No, what's it called, Dennis? Oh, that's it. Yeah.
okay. Neat.
Yeah, this is cool.
2011.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. I just thought I'd add some pictures to show you.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, it even says Royal Albert Hall right there.
Yeah, yeah.
This is one of my favorites. This is in Kensington Gardens. Do you know it, Dennis?
Yeah. We used to play there when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that picture. The way
That's a very nice picture. Yeah, nice framing, and the sky's nice. Got some nice clouds in the sky. The leading lines going through there.
I tell you, Mark, if you can buy yourself a flat in this area, you've made it, mate.
No, you won't be seeing me there anytime soon. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think a 2-bedroom flat's about $5 million. Yeah.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It is.
Well, every time I go to England, I always walk through these gardens and these fountains. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it was in yen, I could maybe 5 million yen. I could probably afford it.
I have to admit, as a kid, I would have stood on one of those statues and tried to, make it to the little fountain there. You know what I mean? You know.
My school was only down Edgware Road, so we used to like walk up there in the afternoons and play in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of, I don't know.
You're balancing right here, going, I can make it. I can make it.
Oh no! I'm talking about standing on one of those statues and trying to whiz to that fountain. Is what I'm saying.
I see.
Okay. Yeah, that's the type of kid I was. I'd have been like, "Hey, you think I can do it?"
You're right on the boundary here, Jimmy. This is where Kensington Gardens turned into Hyde Park.
Right.
Yeah. This is the Serpentine. Yeah.
Well, the Serpentine's much further down. Yeah, this is one end to the other end.
It leads into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice shot. I like that. That was very nice. There we go. Back to some more boring seaside shots.
Yeah, this guy his water shots. This guy cheating all the time.
Yeah, this is 2.5 seconds.
He's got some good scenery. You got to give it.
He does. He's got lots of subjects. All right, so here's Jose did this is with his converted A6000 to infrared.
Yeah.
This is a volcanic stone house built in 1915. Bonnell House. Where was it taken? Doesn't say.
I've still got a roll of infrared to use up.
It's definitely an interesting perspective, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Like,
Yeah, the tones are just very, very interesting.
This is what you got to do with your old cameras, Joe.
Yeah, I have a few of them.
Yeah, convert one of your D40s to infrared.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is cool.
This looks like what is it? Stockade.
Yeah. Stockade.
Oh, that's neat. That's very nice. 1/6 of a second.
Only 76 groups, man. You know, he's
Yeah.
kind of slipping a little bit.
Slipping there, yeah.
Another one taken on January 26th. It's all around that same area. That bag. This island was in that first image. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff, Simi.
One even second. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. 2,900 views. 100 and okay, how many groups here? 90 groups.
Yeah.
63 seconds.
I have to admit, with those warm tones on that real, contrasty sort of foreground, it's just so calming, isn't it? It
is, yeah. Yeah, this section here, yeah, it is. He could put together lots of coffee table books with his stuff.
Yep, and Kramer could sell them for him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
that's what I've been waiting for. One of them in black and white. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah,
looks good in black and white.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
How many minutes was this?
This was only 0.4 of a second.
Yeah, look at that.
So he must have added a filter to the clouds, I'm sure, to blur it. Unless he was in the middle of a hurricane or a tornado.
Yeah, yeah.
Not going to get that much movement in 0.4 of a second.
It looks
great long exposure.
Infrared, doesn't it? With that watercolor.
Mm-hmm. The movement of the clouds made for great long exposure. Or is that 4 minutes? That doesn't.
Unless he must have maybe he stacked a bunch of 4/10.
Yeah, maybe that might be it. Yeah.
I don't know how else he would get that.
Yeah, that much motion in 0.4 of a second. Yeah, that would be something like you would be like 4 minutes or 40 minutes. Which is. Yeah,
sometimes the clouds are moving quick, but not that.
Not that fast. Not 0.4 of a second fast. Yeah.
His camera would be back in the water if that was the case.
Yeah. Yeah.
Motion on.
He used the one he dropped in.
That's one hell of a
motion on when he was doing the post editing.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm sure he did something to the sky to kind of blur that. I mean, that's
he could have blended another sky or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this effect. Look at Dennis.
Winster. The super wide. Okay.
Yeah. That little Voigtlander 15 mil is superb. Yeah.
That happened to me earlier, Mark. I had to refresh the page, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I'll try it again here and see. Yeah, I'm gonna reload it, see what happens. It went all. There we go.
Yeah, it went all crazy. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I deliberately was using the 15 mil here to just like bend and distort as best I could. But I put it on hyperfocal focus. So
okay.
Yeah, display camera.
That's a neat. I like the tilt. Yeah, that's a neat.
Look at Dennis, a little out of character for Dennis. I like it. I like it. He's using flash. He's using wide lenses. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
I like it, man, because it makes you think differently, right? You use something different and you shoot something different. It makes you do something different, you know?
Yeah. And this is something, the tens of thousands of photos from the same spot, but by using a super wide, getting down low a little bit and tilting it, Just completely different take on it.
If you don't hold that super wide absolutely parallel and straight, you're going to get this effect.
Yeah.
So why not exploit it? Yeah, just exploit it.
Use it as an advantage. Yeah.
It makes it more dramatic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
This is York Minster Cathedral, 13th century, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been around a while. Different take on it.
Yeah. This is the streets just past the cathedral.
Okay.
No good for your Humvees down here, guys.
I like that Ye Old Shambles Tavern. Great food, though.
Yeah.
There's nothing positive about that. It's like Ye Old Shambles Tavern, but hey, we got some great food in here, though. Promise.
Yeah.
I took this wide open. This was the 65 mil.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was taking it. I just left it on F2 and just walking about with it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Actually, I like
chocolatiers.
What you say?
I like the close-up part.
Close up, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Artisan Baker, home of Via Vecchia. Huh.
Yeah, this is all taken on the Sony Mark II, Jimmy.
Okay.
Oh, really?
And I'm using Leica fit lenses on the front. Well, this one talks to the camera. It's a Lanthia 65 mil.
Okay.
It's a bit on the long side, but it's superb across the frame. Everything is crystal clear.
Yeah.
Did it take you long to figure out the controls on the new camera on the Sony?
Yeah, I still haven't figured them out, but I basically only use the camera sensor. I still use it like a film camera. I like this is manual focus, by the way. You don't get any autofocus with this lens.
Yep. It's a neat shot. Old buildings too.
Yeah, they've been around a while.
Teddy bears.
Yeah. This guy's nearly like 6 foot tall. I thought I've got to get a picture.
Yeah. He's about as tall as the door there. Yeah.
Dennis has a bear theme going here.
He does.
Oh,
him with like this.
Next one's nice. I like this, man. Look at Dennis, man. He's out of the box.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Now this was handheld, leaning against a shop window. It was freezing.
ISO 800. Yeah, 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, handheld, Joe.
That's good, man.
Seconds.
Look at that. I mean, you could. If there was going to be something, you would see it, in here, that type of thing. So yeah,
this is good.
So
that's the good thing about a mirrorless camera. It's like a rangefinder, isn't it? No mirror slap.
Yeah, the noise ain't bad in there. It's nice, man. It's good image.
Sharper pictures.
Very, very useful image. Yeah, it's good.
This was the 15 mil then.
Yep, that's a nice one. It came out very good. Here we go.
Yeah, this is where I had my lunch.
Let's see what we got here. Kent and Henry's breakfast, $2.95. A donut, hot tea, coffee, hot chocolate, and a donut.
Yeah, this is in the Market Square. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty old building again.
Man, you're getting screwed on that.
$7.95. Look at that.
You can get a full breakfast for $2.95, and for $2.40 you get a donut and some coffee. What's up with that?
Yeah, but don't forget, this place is built for the American tourists.
Yeah, that's for Americans. They get the donut or the police.
Man, that's an expensive donut, isn't it?
Coffee and a donut, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with the coffee.
You look at the ratio of like full breakfast, and then and then the donut and the coffee is like, what? What are you doing to me here, man? You're killing me here, man.
Fish and chips are a good price.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
$7.95.
Yeah.
What did you have when you went in there, Dennis? What did you have for lunch?
I just had a
donut.
Yeah, no, I didn't have a donut. It was like some pasta thing, and it might look terribly English, but the guy was Italian.
Oh, okay.
One of these days, I am gonna go and have me a proper UK fish and chips, man. One of these days.
Oh yeah.
That is my goal. I want to have proper fish and chips, man.
Oh, okay, so this is in the bake shop.
Oh, I like this.
This is down one of those narrow roads.
Mhm.
It's a great image, man.
Putting stuff in the window.
Love that. Look at that. That is.
I like it.
So,
I like it cropped like this. This is nice.
That has a good feel to it. You captured her really well through the window. You can still see some of the shop inside. Love the foreground, all the bread in the window. This is
yeah, it's a great shot. You should go and sell it to them. Say, I got a great image of the shop. I'll sell it to you.
I love bread shops like this. I go in and get ciabatta or something.
I love it too, man. I'm like digging, looking at all these. Look at this stuff, man.
That's
Look at that.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. Yeah. We're gonna have to end the show. I'm getting hungry.
Look at that white sour. Look at these different breads, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. You got these. Are these lights inside the shop? I'm assuming. Yeah.
What smells better than, well, of course, bacon and stuff like that. But another great smell is just bread, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
bread baking.
Oh man.
Yep. Okay, so here it is, night.
Yeah. This is inside the museum.
Oh, okay, inside the museum. Okay.
Yeah, really difficult to take pictures in here. It's absolutely pitch black. This is a 5-second shot.
Handheld?
No, I stood at the top of the barrel.
I thought he was gonna really. I was like, wow.
Oh,
hell, this guy's got skills, man.
Yeah, no, there was a barrel outside the shop.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Stood it on the top and put it on self timer for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Beautiful, man. Look at this. I like this, man.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, you got the nice pinpoints around the lights.
This is the 15mm Voigtlander again. Hyperfocal focus. Just set it up and you get lovely sun stars.
Isn't it so much fun, like playing with, like not shooting during the day or just, shooting when the sun's down a little bit, like a little darker. You get, like, to me, things come more to life in photos, right? It's a little more dramatic and a little more exciting, I think.
So here's York Castle, at least part of it.
Yeah. No, this is the 15mm, and I've done another one with a 65, so you can see the difference.
Okay, so this is
the same spot.
Okay, so same spot, 15mm, and then 65. Wow. Basically almost 5 times closer, really. Yeah. Well, I like this shot better than the other one.
Rendered the colors so differently to 65.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, the brick. Yeah. Wow, look at the 65 brings out a lot more of the colors. I think there's a lot more detail.
Right up on this lens was this is one of the most stellar lenses made for the Sony A7, where it's edge to edge, clear.
I really like this shot. It's nice because you got the stone, different colored stone. You got the little bit of the sky coming through a couple of these openings. Yeah, that's a neat shot.
What lens was it, Dennis?
A length 65mm f2 macro APO length ASPH Sony eFit. This is, I actually bought this for the camera as a use all the time lens, but it does weigh a bit.
Well, that's nice. I mean, the colors are great on this. Yeah, it is interesting.
No distortion on that one, Jimmy. It's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, 1/8,000th, man. That sucker was flying.
Right there.
Yeah, you can't do that with a film camera.
No, yeah, try that with your large format. Good luck.
Wide open, Joe.
That's 16 times faster than the 4x5 can go.
That's
wide open though. These pictures come out so well.
At f2. Yep.
Proclaimed Roman Emperor.
Yeah. Now look at the dates, boys.
Yeah, 274 to 337.
Wow. Dennis, you do much post editing?
Not really. I might well, they're raws, so you have to sharpen them up and
Yeah.
Don't do much else. I don't like doing loads of things to them. I like to take a picture and just
Be more natural.
that's the one you got. Sometimes you have to salvage if the highlights are a bit,
Yeah.
Digital camera highlights are crap.
Yeah. That's a neat shot. Yeah, old. That's old.
Yeah, old stuff.
1500,
old
1600
stuff,
years ago.
Yeah, whatever.
After the Romans left, I think around about 866, it became the Viking capital.
Mm-hmm. Ice 6. So ice sculpture. So is this in York?
They were doing it. It was so cold up there that on the Saturday morning, there was like ice sculptures all over the place. So I just took a few pictures.
Okay.
I thought they were really well done.
Yeah, this one. I like this because are these the colors that are coming through from everybody behind it? I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat because it makes the wings look like there's color built in. Yeah, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
I think there's actually flowers in there.
There might be. Yeah.
Trouble is, when you've got a proper camera and you stand to take a picture, you suddenly become invisible and everyone stands in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right, Joe. I think they put stuff inside it in the ice and then carved around it. Yeah. That's a smart idea. And so they froze the block ice, put in the flower petals, and then carved it around. Huh. That's neat. There we go.
Yeah, these were quite big as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, one of the ice sculptures was like 2 meters high.
Very neat. The judges.
Lodgings, yeah, it's a hotel. It was outside the hotel.
Sponsored by the hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
These carvers, man, I tell you, especially the wood guys, the guys that like take just a big tree or something and they
take a chainsaw to it and you're done.
It just blows my mind, man.
Yeah.
It really
does. You know, taking pictures of ice is just as difficult as taking pictures of glass.
Yeah. Is this supposed
did a good job here.
Platypus? This looks like a duck-billed platypus. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably is. There's lots of them around there.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why would you okay, so it's a kind of native animal to there. All right.
Yeah, no, ice is tough because of the reflections and all that stuff.
Yeah. You have to get light behind it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
To bring out the actual glass.
Cathay Pacific sponsored. Manchester Airport. Okay. Huh. Yeah, sculpture. Yeah, people that can create stuff like this out of a solid block, I don't get it. Yeah. I don't know how they do it, but they do.
It must be so soul destroying because it's all going to be gone in about 5 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the River Ouse, what runs through York City. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I like this. This is a very nice shot, Dennis. I like this. The river going through, the snow and a little bit of snow on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The boats along the water.
Yeah, the boats. Yeah, I like that. And the water's calm.
You can have a boat trip. My wife wanted to have a boat trip, and I said, "Well, go on in."
Yeah.
It was bloody freezing.
Yeah. Oh, that's a neat shot. Yeah. No, we're in the museum. Looks like a rail museum of some kind.
This is the National Railway Museum in York, just outside the city walls.
Mm-hmm.
This train is the Mallard, and it's the fastest steam train in the world.
Okay. And how fast did it go?
130 mile an hour or something, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Nigel Gresley liner. Yeah.
Wow. It's a sleek-looking train. I mean, you can tell it's built for speed.
Yeah, I think they enclosed all the pipes and everything for the slipstream, just to give the edge. This is the 15 mil again. You can see by the distortion.
Yeah. But you're able to get the whole shot. You're able to get the train in the shot, which you wouldn't.
Oh yeah, if I used a 65 mil, you'd have the front bumper.
Yeah, you'd be looking at this. Yeah.
So Dennis, is York a good place to go visit?
Yeah, it's brilliant. There's the Viking Centre, the cathedral. There's loads of it, and the chocolate factory. We went in the chocolate place. It used to be Roundtree's chocolate.
Right.
Yeah. And did you like Kit Kats, Jimmy?
Oh, I still love them. I still buy them over here.
Yeah. That factory makes 5 million a day.
Wow.
And the guy says it was only one of 14 factories in the world. And the Kit Kat must be one of the world's biggest selling chocolates. And the biggest customer is the Japanese, apparently.
Do you know what my favourite chocolate is? Is Cadbury's Fruit and Nut.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one. I'm over here.
Okay. This is
Yeah, now this is the rocket. This is Stevenson's rocket. One of the first trains, you know, for the train trials. When Queen Victoria was around, you know, having a ride on the railway.
You know what? Dennis, I think you got enough detail in this one where I think I see a flat tire.
Yeah, they're all flat.
Yeah.
There's one thing I always remember about the Rainhill steam engine trials was it was the first death on the railway. Apparently, one of the engines run over the local mayor and cut his legs off, and he died later that evening.
Oh,
Get out! That's crazy.
Yeah.
yeah. You know, all there's a reasonable sacrifice for speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, if you don't get out of the way, it's a bad.
On the edge of dawn, #1. So taking the western side of Ocean Beach Park, New London, where Ocean Beach is separated from Waterford Beach by the mouth of Alewife Cove. Huh. And there's a lighthouse out in the distance. 60 seconds, even minute.
Simmy's not short of lighthouses.
No, he's got plenty of those.
Yeah.
An embarrassment of riches.
Yeah, man.
Now we're back. Oh, okay. We're back to this one.
This is just a slightly different angle.
Yeah, okay. Yep. A little different. Very nice. Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, this is for Joe.
Wow, look at that. I like that, man.
This is a very, film noir kind of, yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, I like the way you process that too, because it's making me think differently. Because I would have done this differently, but I like the way you did it. Yeah, this is cool.
I was using the 65 mil here, so you're not going to get much in. So I was standing right underneath the cathedral, just pointing up.
Yeah, that's neat. Neat framing, and the treatment is nice. Yeah, very nice.
This is cool, man.
Yeah,
I like that one. It's nice.
Yeah, this one. Very nice.
Is that sun coming up or going down?
Up, more than likely up.
Yeah, probably going up. Let's go back.
This is the same spot again.
Oh, okay.
In the evening, it was pretty cold. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah. So you're getting the fog coming up, off the water. Okay, yeah. The other image you were on this side of the bridge, then. Yeah.
I like it because it kind of leads you into the distance.
Yep. Kind of going into the fog.
It's spooky.
Yeah.
There we got the.
Yeah, these are just a few shots in the displays in the museum. Again, I was just using the 15 mil super wide, no flashes or anything. Just had to lean against a lump of timber and.
That's good though.
Yeah, that comes out very nice. Here we go, inside again. Huh? I'm not getting the exit. Let's see what happens here. There we go. I don't know where the exit goes. I had to refresh it. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so it looks like you had a good day in York.
Well, I stayed up there. Went up on Tuesday and stayed to the Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you were there for a few days then. Yeah.
There's plenty to see. Yeah, we never even got round to half of it.
Okay, yeah. Let's see, where are we at here? Oh, okay, let's go to this one. Yeah, that sounds like that would be a good place to just take a week and visit everything.
Yeah, it's got lots of history.
Yeah.
It's a walled city, by the way. You can walk around the walls of the city.
This is neat. I like the detail on this. Victorian.
Yeah, I'm so pleased with that 15mm lens because basically everything from 18 inches to infinity is going to be in focus.
Well, it's a great lens for this kind of stuff inside museums, shooting images of rooms, that type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you got to watch you don't get your feet in the shot because it's such a wide angle.
Yeah.
Here we got the kitchen.
How much that lens cost you?
I think it was about 550. The Lanthea was the more expensive. It was about 750.
Right.
Yeah, that's some great shots there. Now this is one I like to see in black and white.
Yeah,
This one. This is a nice shot, but I think it'd be really interesting in black and white.
Yeah, I damn sure do. You know that.
Yeah, we know what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
But no, he did this. It's kind of this paint pastel
Yeah.
kind of filter on this again. Yeah, very nice. Another beach with some clouds and some water.
he's definitely played with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
30 seconds, f11, 24mm.
10 groups, yeah.
Taken last week. Yeah, you got to give it to him. He gets out every week.
This guy gets out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is Historic Archway of the Residence Hall. Okay. So this is one of the oldest residence halls on campus, Wes?
It's I don't know exactly when this was. Close to 100 years old. It's not that old.
Yeah, pretty old. That's a neat for a cork there.
So you got Gothic arch there, then.
Yeah.
I like that look on her face because she's looking at you like, who's this creep? Like,
Yeah.
Old guy with a camera.
Exactly.
There's the cat.
Oh,
okay, cool. This is a 40mm. Okay, so this is at 12mm. Yeah, 12 to 40.
Yeah, and it's multiple shots, so it's.
Oh, okay. How many shots?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was about 19 or so. I did several across the top and then several across the bottom.
Okay.
Also.
All right.
So it's more of a stitch than just a standard pano.
Okay. Nice. It came out nice. Colors are great. Sky's nice. Nice colorful trees, the bricks. Yeah. So is this a social media post?
I don't know what they're going to use these for. This is the building where we're situated in, so I figured it could be for the annual report or something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, the weather looks good, Wes.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice this past week.
Yeah, it's good weather. Okay, this is Tiger Hall.
Why are all your flags at half mast?
I do not know. They've been like that for months now. I don't know why.
Well, the U.S. flag was probably because of H.W. Bush, because it was 30 days half mast, wasn't it?
Oh,
Joe,
right.
30 days. He
man, the flags are at half mast now so much.
Yeah.
I don't even pay attention anymore. I really don't. I don't. They're just at half mast constantly for something or another.
The state and the
It loses its effect after a while. You know what I'm saying? Like it.
Whoa! Speaking of effect, look at this.
Yeah. What is this guy like in space travel here or something? Look at this guy.
Possibilities to infinity and beyond.
Is he in an airplane? Really?
No, I don't.
You know what I'm saying? He has that effect like he's above the clouds here or something. That's cool.
Yeah, like he's flying above. Yeah, it is an interesting. So this would be perfect image for like a card, like you would see on like a greeting card or something like that, a sympathy, that kind of card.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give him any ideas, Mark.
Yeah, I know.
He's already got
been tossing out ideas for years. He just needs to get there and put the stuff together and get it out there.
He's got everything. The guy's got the name, so he's got the perfect watermark there, and then he uses his name for the website, which is simulation, and which is perfect. You know what I'm saying? And then he can write little poems and stuff on there and make everything rhyme. So he's already got all of that. All he's got to do now is put it on cards, and you'll buy them for fun.
There we go. Look at this. So he took an image, turned it into a painting. 599 seconds.
Yeah. He really tossed the camera up high for that one, right?
Yeah, this is the one with the bright, which you said was too bright, isn't it?
Yeah, this is that image. Look at that.
Now for this, it's okay, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The final result, which is this picture. I put it up on the other shot just to show you what you can get with overcast sky in the middle of the night. Purple just showed through. Okay. Oh, okay. So just got home and saw you guys ragging my pics. Joking. My head torch. Okay, so it's head cut for 10 minutes. This was the intent for the final result, which is this picture. Okay, so the one you posted original was like the base, and then he took it and made this. Yeah. All right, we forgive you, Simi.
Yeah, that's it. I like the watercolor sort of effect too. It's kind of cool.
I put this up the shot to show you can get with overcast sky. Purple just showed through after 10 minutes. Oh, okay, so it took 10 minutes for the purple to come through.
Yeah.
I changed my clock, so the time was more like 6 a.m. in the dark. I've been out all day with nothing to show for it. I joined you, but I just got rid of Google Plus account, and that link isn't working for some reason. Well, we'll figure this out, yeah, because Google Plus is going away, so we've got to figure out the next phase. I guess I got 2 months to do that, right? Yeah, we'll figure it. I've got it. They sent me a couple emails. I just got to read through them and see what they're.
But there's a bunch of stuff that's going to stop pretty quick. Like on mine, it showed like that part where you can even post the link is going to be gone here soon.
Okay, so we need to figure out. I'll take a look at it and see.
Because I don't know what I'm going to do either. I know some stuff that they say they're going to make into just Google.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. Well, I'll read through that this week and we'll figure it out. Yeah. What was that? Cat. See the cat jump up in the background? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crusher's getting a little anxious here, huh? Yeah. Hey, awesome show, guys. After 3 weeks, I had a lot of images to go through. That was great. Thank you for sharing everything. Dennis, looks like you had a good time in New York. Wes, your new role as official social media photographer for the financial aid department at Florida, which is cool.
That is cool, man.
Extra work there. That'll be fun. Be nice to see. Well, if you take any images and put it on reports or whatever, let us know. Post them. That'd be kind of cool.
I've been watching Wes's videos, and I saw his polliner video today.
Line and sync on the vinyl thing, so we've got you.
You've been posting crazy with the vinyl, Joe. I love it.
Yeah, I just saw that new Rega, the Rega 8. That thing looks pretty crazy, and it's super light. Apparently, that's kind of opposite, isn't it?
It depends. I mean, some people it's crazy how turntables can be different. You know, people have different ideas on what is the best.
Yeah,
you know, you get something super heavy and rock solid, or you get something like really light, more like an instrument almost.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, there's lots of opportunities to spend your money in hi-fi, just like there is in photography.
Oh man, dear God, I have to get rid of some of these very, very expensive hobbies. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I like your Made in Japan album. Was it Deep Purple?
Yeah, Purple. Made in Japan. Yeah, that was that's a great album actually. That was.
Yeah, I've got that album here. Yes, brilliant.
One of the best live albums ever, I think.
Yeah, it's a must-have.
Yeah.
Have you got Machine Head?
I do. Yes, I think I do. Yes. Yep, that's another good one.
Don't make music like that no more.
No, they don't.
Right now, Wes, I've got the of course the Project turntable, but the standard metal, what do you call that, Mark? The platter, the acrylic mat, and a really nice record clamp. Is it right? Record clamp that you put on top.
Yeah.
And I'm getting damn good sound out of it with that. And then you mix in that shit preamp, and oh my god,
you got a nice setup here.
I think it's producing some nice sound. I'm looking for a better after third party sort of sub platter and different feet. I think that'll really dial it in.
Look for some maybe some sorbothane feet.
Sorbothane, okay.
Which would be a little more vibration dampening than just like a standard stuff that they put on the bed. Yeah. A little bit of an upgrade. Oh, there's always something that
you get those days where everything just you're like, it sounds amazing today, right? Yeah. And then you another session a few days later can be like, why does it sound like crap?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
You had to drink.
At all enters in. It could be the temperature, your blood